Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. Today, once again, we're continuing on with MLB The Show franchise mode. Um, MLB 21, I should say. And, yeah, franchise mode. But yeah, as always, I hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Like and subscribe to B Gaming. It'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff. If you like it, hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. We do new videos as much as we can. And yeah, we're going to be playing. We got a big series against Boston coming up. They're 60 and 42. I'm 52 and 46. So this is a big series for us to try and catch up because we got 4 games against them. Hopefully, put us uh, close to being back in the race with them. There's some stuff I want to do real quick. Like, why is everything black? Here, hold on. Hey, there we go. That's all I wanted with you. And what do your cleats look like? Okay, your cleats look good. Um, cleats look good. Cleats look good. Okay. I think they should all be. Yeah. We're gonna. Alright, now we can play. There we go. Oh, did that say overcast? Okay. Oh man, my team is tired. It's not good. So, need recent. Joey Gallo needs a break. Yeah, you can play. We're still gotta switch some things around here. Is everybody else tired? Suarez is okay. Mayhew's okay. Okay. Short-handed lineup.
Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hunter Renfroe, early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Marcus Walden gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now here is Lourdes Gurriel, and we are ready for some big-time baseball. Now here's the first offering. And that's a missed for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on his way. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch.
Oh, come on.
This one's pulled off to the left side. LeMahieu is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Got him to go down swinging there. DJ LeMahieu, the second out of the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And He gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dahlbeck will
Lame.
put this one away, and the side is retired.
What can you
So
do,
a rather
though?
pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Toronto. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He comes in at 262 on the year. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Reined in. And that's the first out.
I maybe should have tried to go for it, but I wanted the safe play, so.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's down to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Popped up. And Tatis is there to end the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
At the ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Count is full. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And
Oh.
this will get over the wall down the line out
Oh.
there for a ground rule double.
It ended
Hey,
fair?
he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good
I guess so.
driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 15 long balls and 51 runs batted in. Swinging a ground ball to
Damn.
third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The first baseman, number 44.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Yelich on third with 2 out. That's by him for strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Bounce down the third baseline. The set and the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First delivery to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6. The first
All right,
baseman.
guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Dahlbeck takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is safe at the plate as they take the lead. Striding in is Hunter Renfroe. With a little over half the season behind us, he finds himself in third place in the league's home run standings.
Yeah, Matty, this guy had an amazing first half. Launch angle, exit velocity, it was all work.
Whatever. We'll just consider it a home run.
He's got his eye on something big.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Hunter Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot. Number 26 for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The second baseman, Rodon. Oh, boy.
Here's Rougned Odor now. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Set to go now. Christian Vasquez. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Reyes stands at second with no outs. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Oh.
The first pitch foul behind the plate. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So stepping in is DJ LeMahieu, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Goodbye.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
This one skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In is Christian Yelich. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Yelich bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second.
I got
the
greedy.
tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
Almost made it.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off,
Base hit in his first trip.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 99. Alex.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Hit down the third base line.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower, pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As this is grounded foul off to the left. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. All set for the start of the 4th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a soft liner to the right side, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Next up, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's in there,
Yeah,
and he's
just
deep in the
stood
hole
there
now,
and watched
0-2.
it.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Just hung in there on that one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Tellez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a line, that's a base hit. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 3-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. This is popped up. And there's out number one.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, David Peralta. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Digging in next, Bobby Dalbec. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
And it was worth the price of admission to watch this guy go home to home. This guy absolutely flies.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The pitch. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think
Oh
that's
my
the idea, Matt. But
goodness.
he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We're through 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And there's out number 2. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher.
Oh, you're so lucky.
He's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Odor, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next to the bench, the catcher,
no one on with 1 down. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runners on the move for second. Fouled off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's now 5-3.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. 2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy.
Yep.
All set for the start of the inning. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now the 3-0 offering. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Pause, now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Devers has it. And there's one down now.
Hey, it definitely looked like he had a little trouble getting that ball out of his glove. But with that bazooka of an arm, most third basemen have that strong arm. If you're going to play in the corners, you better be able to fire it across the diamond like him.
Here's George Springer. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch on the way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bounce to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Peralta.
The left fielder, David.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now that.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Joe Jimenez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Into the box, Fran Reyes. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
The right fielder, number 33, Ronnie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball
This
went
is
out.
taken outside for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Next to hit is Reese McGuire, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
just foul. Two balls and two
come
strikes
on.
now. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the seventh.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
From the stretch, DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Still only one out in the inning. High in the air and deep to left center field. Peralta going back at the track, and it's off the green monster. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
John Gant comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 53, John Gant.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And here's Christian Yelich now.
Oh, it was right there.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Next to stand in is Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's really struggled 0 for 10. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The second baseman, Rougned.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
0-2 once more. Misses inside off the plate.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Next, here is Xander Bogaerts. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Yelich going back, and it bangs off the monster. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
The set and the 1-0. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Hit to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. D. Rodin and I return to Boston after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Eugenio Suarez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
The pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. Tellez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Adam Ottavino gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Ottavino has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Nope.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To short. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So next to bat will be Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And stepping in, David Peralta. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the ninth from Fenway Park. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Red Sox 6. Now it'll be DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Fernando Tatis Jr. singled last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Turned on down the line. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up is Eugenio Suarez. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino, batting at an even .400. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More from Fenway in a moment. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
And now in the box, Hunter Renfroe. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit, Rougned Odor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Toronto Blue Jays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Noah Syndergaard hangs win number 11 on his line. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
That was a high-scoring game, I tell you.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the big.
Hopefully that gets some guys out of their cold streaks, so. Anyways, I'm going to take a bit of a lunch break here, so give me a minute or two. I'll be right back.
from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hunter Renfroe, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the guys with one of the bigger arms in baseball right now. Garrett Richards, there isn't anything soft and smooth about this guy. Hard thrower, good movement on his fastball.
Alright, we're back. We're going to have a talk and continue on. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Like and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite, all that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. Try and do new videos as much as we can. Excuse me. Just bear with me a minute or two, everyone. And by everyone, I mean nobody. But, you know, whatever. Alright, hoping for another big game from the team. See what we get. Played well last game. I didn't pitch the greatest, but my team hit really well, so happy about that. Anyways, got the bull packed. Let's have this toke and play the game. Ooh. Caught me by the boo-boo a bit.
Good, hard breaking ball. The key to Garrett Richards, throwing strikes early to keep that pitch count down.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, one away. A moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Next to bat for Toronto, DJ LeMahieu. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in the single.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox enter
Definitely chase
this
that.
afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they hate Dero. This has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
LeMahieu over at second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the count will be full.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. Fouled off. The average coming in at 257. 15 long balls and 51 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch.
Damn it.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Joe Panic. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Peralta. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And Dan, Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in at 262 on the year, 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going, he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
At the plate now is J.D. Martinez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
That's a ball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Line towards center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Toronto leads this one 2-0. And that'll bring in Franco Reyes. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Way too early.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Travis d'Arnaud is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a flare out toward right center. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball just inside. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
That's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Reyes patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So now to the plate, David Peralta. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball gone.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Peralta stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To panic covering, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So here is Hunter Renfroe. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Ball, that's
1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled away. The runner on first with 2 away. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. LeMahieu, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Peralta going back, and it's gone into the monster seats.
He's been the best trade I've gotten so far.
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 26 for him on the season, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In is Christian Yelich, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Bases are empty here, nobody out. swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. worked a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He was able to plate two with a base hit in his first appearance. The pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He takes the turn and heads for second, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away.
Come on. Wait, I was all over that pitch, man.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Damn it.
Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The second baseman, Rougned.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
0-1. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 30 RBIs. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Mayhew's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0.
Fucking right.
Now into the box, Joe Panic. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Panic, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronmil Reyes.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Yeah. 0-2. The count is 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. 1 out, runner at first. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and he botches it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Alex Verdugo.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And he fouls this one off. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
In now, David Peralta.
The left fielder,
And it's grounded just foul down the line. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 1. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
2 strikes.
Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air out to left. Peralta's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that one yanked just foul. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogarts has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in the long ball threat, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
1-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now the second baseman.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked in.
Fouled off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Joe Jimenez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth. First pitch on the way.
Nope, outside. Ball, that's good.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First pitch of the AB on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Can't believe I missed that pitch.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Pitch on the way. Is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And it's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 9-1-2. Now at the plate is Christian Vasquez to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Fouled away.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Hit on the ground is short. Panic is there. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1 and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired, 2 down now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball misses inside.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound
Plus
if he's able
control
to
of
get out of
that
this
one.
inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
That evens it up 1 and 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Ball.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but
right.
this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9.
You didn't even
here,
swing
and the
at
side
it.
is
What are you
retired.
complaining about?
Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, John Brebbia.
So now into the box is Joe Pennant. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
It's going to get caught.
Peralta's after it, but he won't
nice.
get there. It falls in.
The center fielder, number 33, Ronnie Reyes.
So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 is swung and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count.
And he
2
lays
1.
off this one down and in for ball 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Of course I swung
Off
at
the
it.
catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They
Right.
couldn't get him at second.
Gotta make a more clutch at bat right here. Stop swinging at that
2-2,
crap.
Here it is.
Oh. I got lucky there.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And
Good
he
job.
misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Too bad I'm struggling with
Next,
Travis d'Arnaud.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball
could be a big
down the
inning,
way, or
possibly.
flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded to
Nice.
short,
Good job.
And that's
Go
through
home,
the left
go
to
home.
base hit.
Get there,
That's
come
low
on.
to the plate. And this
Yeah,
will not be
nice.
close, and
Good
the
job.
run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Daniel Norris takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Daniel Norris.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to center. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next, it'll be Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Blue Jays on top, 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
David Peralta is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Gallo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping in next, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Joe.
At the plate now, Joe Panic. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 5-1. Caleb Berriger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Caleb Berriger.
Now to bat, Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, Bobby.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
2 balls and a strike now. Dahlbeck gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it bangs off the monster. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning. Now the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And they get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The fastball here as you'll take a look at.
Come on,
1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH. Lourdes Gurriel flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard to the left side. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, nothing in 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Struggling to get hits with Lourdes all of a sudden.
So next to hit is DJ LeMahieu. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This one's flared toward left center. Bogarts is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ball 1.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 2 for 8. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First
All right,
one,
I think we'll
victorious
play
Blue
one
Jays,
more.
5 runs, 10 hits.
Oh, this is going to be a battle, eh? This game's going to be a test. All right, awesome. Yeah, and this guy still needs more rest. Like, damn. Look at that. 5 freaking walks.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hunter Renfroe, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate is Joe Panik.
All right. Just gonna have a puff and we'll play.
He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Joe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Swing and a liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Panik aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Verdugo backing up on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 1-0. Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Ready now is Xander Bogaerts. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Xander.
Reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see J.D. Martinez find that form again. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The average sits at .303 entering play, 22 home runs, and 61 RBIs. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 23 for him thus far. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Second inning set to go, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Here's George Springer. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike.
One ball,
And
one
there
strike.
are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The catcher, Travis.
Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Jays add one more on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby
Ryu's ready. First pitch on the way.
Dahlbeck.
0-1 count and the pitch.
0-1.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Swing
One
and a
ball,
miss as he pulled
two
the string on him. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number one.
Batting sixth.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1.
Nasty.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Panic. He singled in his first AB.
Second baseman, Joe.
And now pitch on the way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. One out, bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count remains 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Soft liner towards first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Next up is Joey Gallo. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the Fisher's still biting.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting ninth.
Striding in for
Second
Boston,
baseman.
Kike Hernandez. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
Now
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
To 2-2 now.
2-2, count.
And did he hold up in time?
Oh.
A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Next to dig in, Eugenio Suarez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in will be George Springer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gonzalez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Now here's the first offering. Bouncer up the middle, fielded by Penny. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ryu comes set. 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Verdugo on at first. Nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. First offering on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. To third. Devers fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Popped up. Devers is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the batter number 2, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Joe Panik. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. So 1 down, no one aboard. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Count remains at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
First pitch of the AB on its way. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Can't get anything going.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Oh, one pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Tatis stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Is set. And the 2-2. Another foul ball.
Man.
The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. The payoff pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate here is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto land.
See what happens. Illinois now.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-2, the final total today. Boston wrote an important sixth inning to victory in this win.
Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed watching wherever you are. Hope you had a good day or night watching the video. As always, like and subscribe to B Gaming would be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video if you like it, all that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.